Welcome back to Bros Ride Bikes. We're super excited because today we got sent
the Insta360 X4 360 camera. We'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to Insta360 who is sponsoring this video. They sent us a bunch of mounts, this X4 and the Go 3S. Big shout out to them and thanks so much.
We've had the camera for a couple of weeks now. We've had a lot of fun playing around with it and learning how to use all the editing software. So we're gonna dive into a little review and tell y'all all about it.
The cool thing about this camera is that it's 360 degrees. So there's actually two individual cameras on just this one body. They each shoot one side more than 180 degrees, and then it automatically stitches them together to give you some really dope footage. That's the main thing about these 360 cameras.
Yeah, it's really awesome because you get to pinpoint your subject in post. So when Eli and I go out and film a video, we can just have the camera always rolling, and then we can really focus it after the fact in the editing software, which is awesome.
So in the box, it comes with premium lens guards to keep your lenses clean and not get scratched. This camera also shoots 8K and it has really good stabilization. So when you're doing really bumpy trails and stuff like that, it comes out really smooth and really fast.
So the other accessory that we've been loving is this bike tail mount kit. Basically, you attach this to the back of your bike and then attach the invisible selfie stick, and it creates this really cool drone-like effect. And yeah, the camera removes the invisible selfie stick and gives you this dope follow cam.
We've also been playing around with a few other mounts, putting it on like the front cam or right on the seat, so that it makes some really cool reels, cool videos for good footage. This camera is great because it's really small and the battery lasts around 2 to 3 hours, depending on what you shoot in. We love this camera, but the only downside really that people struggle with, and even for us as we started, was the editing process to download this and then go edit it in the Insta360 software. And it really just took a long time, but now that we've done it for a few weeks, it really got easier.
Yeah, it's pretty time consuming, but as we do it more and more, we're getting a little bit faster each time. There is an Adobe plugin that we're struggling with. We couldn't really get it to work, so we've just been editing it in the Insta360 app and then downloading all the footage, putting it into Premiere, and then making videos that way. We've also made some reels directly in the Insta360 app. So yeah, that's the only kind of downside, is it's a bit time consuming to get all this footage edited and ready to make a video.
But when you do spend the time, the results are absolutely incredible, and yeah, just so awesome. All right guys, we're going to show you all how we set up our Insta360 on our bikes and what mounts we use and where they go. Let's go. All right, so first we're gonna mount our Insta360 camera on the front of our computer mount where the camera slash headlight mount is. And the thing you're gonna need for this is your screw, your Allen key for the screw, and then what you want is this orientation adjuster that you get when you get the camera. You're gonna mainly want that so that you get the right angle. So once you've got the orientation piece on, now it's time to screw on the actual camera. The thing about this camera is that it stitches the two cameras together, and when that happens, it is the stitching effect, and it kind of manipulates what is actually there. So you don't want the stitch right on your face. You want to either put it right below or like on your handlebars or something like that, so that it doesn't mess your face up when you look through the footage. So now we got the camera on, and yeah, we're good, ready to roll. All right, so we have the rear cam now, and it's exactly pretty much the same as the front, all the same pieces. And in the bike bundle that you could get, they have the rear cam mount for the rails, the seat rails, or you can just get the ones for the actual seat. This is how it looks like. Makes some pretty good dope shots. All right guys, so now we have the bike tail mount kit, and this is a great angle for those like drone shots and all those behind bike riding, all those shots. So we're gonna put it on right now, and it's a little harder than the other angles that we did. Makes some really awesome and cool angle shots. First, we're gonna put this clamp right on the seat tube, and this is what holds the actual selfie stick. And then we're gonna put that on, and then a few other mounts. Now we're gonna put the orientation clamp right on there so that this invisibility stick can sit right on top of it. And just like the angle before, we're gonna use our rear cam either on the rails or on the actual seat mount to help hold this really long pole in place. Now it's time to pull the invisibility stick, selfie stick, right on top. And now we're gonna clamp this extra piece that holds the mount right on, and then we'll put the camera right on top. Now we're putting the actual Insta360 camera right on top of this. And there you go. All right, today guys, we're gonna mount this different camera angle on the front of the bike right here on the bars, and then we're gonna go for a ride and show y'all what that looks like with the Insta360 camera. Let's go. All right, so we'll screw that on right now. Basically pretty tight on the handlebars, and then we'll be done. Here with the front, a different facing camera and facing angle, and yeah, it's different. Definitely unique to the bike, you know, just going out for a little ride. But yeah, definitely a cool angle, something y'all can play around with, but yeah, sticks out quite obnoxiously from your bar. Definitely you don't want this for the group rides. You don't want to be riding next to somebody with this. It does throw your cornering off just a tad. It's a little sketch, but just the same. So does the rear, really long, like drone shot looking one. Now it throws off a little bit of your riding technique and your balance, but it's all right. So.
Huge thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to check out everything we used, there'll be links down below. You can go check it out.
As always,
you know it,
Bros Ride Bikes.